Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I'm a former nurse practitioner turned health and mindset coach, and I teach people how to create their dream life and find true, lasting wellness. So today we're going to spend the day together, and you're going to see all the things that I do throughout my day and even the night before, as you'll see, that set me up for the best possible day. Things I do that make me feel great, things I do that I just simply enjoy, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, there's parental duties and business duties in there as well. You'll see that as well, but mostly just kind of how I get through a day and feel my best, and the things that I do that set me up to have the best day possible. So you're going to see right now how I go through my evening, like my nighttime routine, and how that then sets me up to have a good morning, to be able to get out of bed when I want to, maybe even wake up before my alarm clock, and to set myself up for a great day. Even though today is a snow day, completely unplanned. I mean, obviously, as snow days are, but we woke up to quite a lot of snow. We went to bed with a lot of snow coming, but we woke up with even more. So school is canceled and pretty much work is canceled. So join me as we head into this snowy Thursday.
This is just kind of the aftermath. It's definitely the most snow that I've probably ever seen.
that box?
Tiniest little egg. All right, this is where we are right now. Not a whole lot more coming down.
What do we say? Say good morning, village.
Good morning, village.
There's another one.
Good morning, village.
And
Good morning, village.
the last one.
Good morning, village.
Yeah? Say good morning to all of our little friends.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. Good morning, good morning.
You say good morning?
Good morning.
Say, is it almost Christmas? Is it 2 weeks? Don't touch it.
That's a what's there?
You want to move it right there?
See it?
Mwah. Vibes.
You'll have to wait until Pepper's letter.
What? Snow day things?
Yeah, Mama, that's me.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You'll have to wait until Pepper.
All right. I am bundling up to go out and shovel so that my husband can do the driveway. While I do that, because we gotta get cleared out. All right, he started. Now we're gonna get to shoveling. Oh man.
Deep cuts. Look at that snow. She's throwing that thing. Oh, are you shoveling? You know how to do that? You think you're a real Yooper girl?
Look at this.
There's lots of snow.
And now we're playing outside. Oh boy. Whew. I know, you gotta be careful. You look super cute. Yeah, I love you. Oh boy. All right. So, since we have talked last, the kids are now at daycare. It took probably an hour and a half to actually shovel out of the house. Obviously we could get out, but you know what I mean? Like getting our way out and also be able to get the car out of the driveway. That took quite a while. But let's see. Yeah, about 40 minutes ago, we were finally able to get out and be able to take the kids to daycare. So they're gone. Thank goodness. Love them. But if you know, you know, sometimes they need to get out of the house. They were going a little bit stir crazy. We got out, as you just saw, and played in the snow for a little while. And that was really good. It was cold and it was still blowing. Right now, it's like calmed down like completely. Like it looks like the storm is over. And yeah, the plows must have come through because the streets have cleared a lot. I'm going to show you. All right, so this is the view from my office. Here, this is my office. You can see outside. This is like our like entryway to come into the house, and then the house is across the street, obviously. This is our front yard, completely covered in snow. This is our like driveway area. It goes this way. This is one big snowbank. We could usually fit like 3 cars in the driveway, and right now we can fit 1.5 cars. Does it slightly change the way you have to go about your day? Well, yeah, but that's okay. So on that note, I know that this time of year is really hard for a lot of people, and understandably, because you can't go about your normal activities and you can't go out and go to the beach and ride your bike and stuff like that. It's a lot more challenging to go out and do anything because you have to go slower, you have to dress for the weather and all of that stuff. And I completely understand that can really mess with your mind. And not just that, there's also really less sun. The sun is actually out right now, which is wonderful, but the sun comes around a lot less than it does in the summer. It's winter. So that can really mess with your head. The thing is, if you try to keep the same mindset and live the same way as you do in other seasons, then yes, that can really mess with your mindset. It can be really hard to like feel like you can't do what you want to do. But I challenge you to shift your mindset if you're someone that experiences winter and seasonal mood changes, and really see winter as a completely unique time of its own, a time where you don't get to do some things, but you get to do other things. What do I mean by that? In the summer, rarely do we just sit at home. Rarely do we just sit at home and, you know, have cozy time and find things to do inside with the kids or whatever. Rarely do we do that. If it's nice outside, or even if it's just okay outside, we want to go outside and do something, go for a bike ride, go for a walk, that kind of stuff. So winter forces you to do different types of activities, not in a bad way, but a lot of people see it as bad. So if you can shift your mindset to not see it as bad and to just see it as a different season, a very unique, beautiful season in its own right, that can help a lot to offset those negative feelings. Is it cold and is it snowy? Yeah, depending on where you live, obviously. But that's not a bad thing, right? I mean, I guess I don't see why it's bad. Can it be a little bit more unsafe, like traveling and stuff? Of course. You have to slow down. You have to make sure you have good tires. You have to make sure that you drive smart. And some people don't do that. But what I have found is that most people in areas where winter is very prevalent, like here, most people know how to drive. Some people still drive like a-holes, but most people know how to drive. Most people know how to help people out. If you're driving and you see someone in the ditch, people just help you out. So it kind of forces you to have a softer side and just be more understanding. And I don't know. I see it as beautiful. I see it as beautiful and as different. And I'm going to stop rambling about the winter now. But my point is, if you're someone that hates the winter, but you live someplace where there's winter, you got to sort that out. You can't keep living there and keep hating the winter. You have to find a way to either move or embrace it, because it's pointless to hate 3, 4, 5, 6 months out of the year, depending on where you live. It's pointless to hate that. So, and then it's not only that time that you hate, because then just like if you work a job that you don't like, it's the time leading up to it. It's fall. You start not liking fall because you know winter's coming. You start not liking Sunday because you know Monday's coming. It's like you're willingly wishing away part of your life. Maybe not willingly, but if you're not changing it, you're choosing it because you have the power to change it. It might be hard. It might make you get out of your comfort zone. You might have to do things that are challenging. You might have to find a job someplace else and find a house someplace else and do all that if that's really what you want to do. Or you challenge yourself to change here and actually see winter for what it is. I moved away from this place a couple months after high school ended to start college. And I stayed away for 17 years because I thought I hated the winter. Now I'm here and I'm like, I love it. I really, really do. And yes, it's early in winter and I don't know, but even at the end of winter last year, and last winter was really mild, but I wasn't mad about it. And that's the other thing to mention is it's not wrong to be ready for the seasons to change. Like when you're coming up to the end of winter and you're like waiting for spring, it's not wrong to be like, I'm ready for spring. It's not wrong at the end of summer to be like, I'm ready for some cooler weather. You know what I mean? Like you can be ready for that change when you know that change is coming. But when you're in the midst of it, like the beginning of winter or the middle of winter, it's pointless to hate it. So anyways, that's my 2 cents or 50 cents about the seasons. But embrace the different seasons of your life and in nature. So anyways, I am sitting here going to get some work done and then I have to put my face on. We have our workout class later. I mentioned that earlier, but Mondays and Thursdays we have a workout class that we teach. My husband and I teach. Mondays and Thursdays it's at 5:30 p.m. We have class every day except for Sunday. 2 on Monday, 2 on Saturday. Anyways, let's get some work done. And just like that, look it. There's sun. I just ran downstairs and got an Amazon delivery. Lots of gifts, obviously, for everyone else. But I did order myself something. Some fluffy socks. Because apparently you can't get enough of those this time of year. Just some nice, they're called cloud socks. You know, socks. Anyways, and a 2025 wall calendar for the office. 2025, y'all. It is really 2025 next month. I don't understand. I don't understand.
All right, we are back in the lovely bathroom with the lovely curtains that have been in this house, my mom's house, for ages. We are going to get ready. We have class in like 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put my makeup on right now. I don't do like a lot, but you know, little makeup and get myself ready. It's probably going to be interrupted in a few minutes because I hear that my husband and our little one just got home. Big one is over playing at a friend's house right now, but our little one usually seeks me out pretty quickly after they get home. So I haven't seen her in a few hours, so we'll see her whenever she finds me. Hi there. What'd you get? Can I have a hug?
I can't open it.
Okay, can I have a hug?
I'll show you.
I don't get a hug first?
Okay.
Oh. You still got your Christmas jammy pants on?
Uh-huh.
You didn't change them?
No. But nobody did change them.
All right.
Mama.
What?
This is not all I got.
What did you get?
A whole...
Oh my goodness, look at, there's all different kinds in there.
Uh-huh.
Your dad buy that for you?
Uh-huh.
Wonderful.
It's good. Why are you getting ready?
Because we have class.
Why is it licking?
Licking, yeah, your teeth.
Yeah. Then the teeth will fall out, so no more of that.
Yeah.
Mama, I can't lick this.
Why?
Cause Mama,
Huh?
this.
Did you just fart?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't whack people with that.
Why?
You don't make push-pop weapons.
Daddy got me for weapon. That thing
Uh-huh.
called sliders.
Yeah.
And when you want it to go up, you do this. Mama,
What?
when you want them to go up, you do this. Look.
What?
When you want them to go up, do this.
Which one's your favorite? Which flavor is your favorite?
This one, and that one.
All of them?
Uh-huh. I'll go for the green one.
The green one.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Huh?
It's on this side. What are you showing me? Ooh, so much sugar, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
My mascara, okay?
Cutting them.
I'm not cutting sometimes.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay.
Don't touch it, because I'll...
It's definitely good.
Is it? Every time I'm like done putting my makeup on, that audio plays in my head that if the men find out that we can shapeshift. Because seriously, I don't know. I mean, I probably look exactly the same. But in my head, I don't. In my head, I look like a different person. You know, symmetrical colors. not red spots, not big dark circles. So anyways, so other things that I do on a regular basis, not on this day because it was a snow day and not like our normal days, but I mean, I guess foundation of what I did today and what I do every day is the same. The night before, bedtime routine, early morning wake up, keep myself as good and chill as I can throughout the day and not let too many things rile me up. That doesn't mean that some things don't still happen. You know, you have an interaction with someone that frustrates you, or, you know, something doesn't go as planned and you kind of initially revert back to your old ways of not really understanding that everything kind of flows exactly how it's supposed to. Things like that. That happens a lot less. That specific situation happens a lot less now, but there are still times that different people can kind of push your buttons a little bit. And just because that happens, A, does not mean that you're a failure or that you are, you know, going backwards on your journey or anything like that. And B, it does not mean that the rest of the day, I said this earlier, it doesn't mean the rest of the day has to be garbage. Even if someone pushes your buttons and kind of gets you riled up and like pissed off, that does not mean that you have the excuse, the reason, or the okay to sabotage the rest of your day. Just because something like that happens doesn't mean any of that stuff, and you can still turn it around. Some things that I love for kind of refocusing my energy, simply putting on a happy song, a song that you love that makes you feel good. Meditating is a great one. Sitting down, just doing some breath work, and then probably my favorite one, which is not always possible if it's a busy day or whatever, and I don't always love to do it anyways because I don't love how I feel when I wake up, but a quick little nap is probably the best kind of reset button on the energy. Just laying down for 10 to 15 minutes and closing your eyes can do wonders for the vibrational energy that comes out of you. The little asterisk on that is when you wake up, you can't immediately start thinking about the thing that pissed you off to begin with, right? Or the thing that upset you to begin with. You have to let your energy reset and then move forth with that new reset energy. But those are some of my favorite things. Obviously, like a workout or going outside and grounding yourself on the earth, a little bit more challenging when the earth looks like it does right now, just completely covered in snow. But you can still go put your hands on a tree if you can get back to them. The snow is pretty deep right now. So grounding is a little bit more difficult actually outside. But that doesn't mean that you still can't do breath work and you still can't meditate and you still can't, you know, do all those things. Cold showers even are great. Suck a little bit more when it's, you know, 10 degrees outside. But some of those things that suck are wonderful for you. Just because it sucks during it, I mean, like a workout, doesn't mean that it's bad for you, right? Just because something feels uncomfortable as you're going through it, like a growth experience or feeling some deep repressed emotions that have been part of you for 20 years and then letting them come to the surface and feeling them, just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean it's bad. So anyways, I'm rambling, but those are some things that I also do to ensure that I feel my best. Again, doesn't mean it's always 100% perfect. Far from that, actually. But I also know that no matter what happens during the day, if I get flustered, if I get stressed, if I get whatever, before I go to bed, I always reset my energy. I sit down, I have a chat with the Lord, I have some moments to myself, I do some breath work. A lot of times I'll lay with my legs up the wall or do some stretching. I always take a nice hot shower to kind of wash the day away and lay down with the most like relaxed, peaceful mindset. And I know that whatever happens during the day, like there's been some days recently that we've had a lot going on with our fitness business. We've had a lot going on, and not bad, good, wonderful, but still a lot, and still brings the cortisol up because there's a lot going on.
And I know that even on those days where I'm max stressed as far as work goes, before I go to bed, I'm going to talk to the Lord. I'm going to have my time to myself and set myself up to sleep as good as possible. I mean, you saw this morning, both my kids were in bed with me this morning. My husband sleeps on an air mattress downstairs. His choice. He loves it down there. But both of our kids are usually in bed with us, and that's just the stage of life that we're in. I am not mad at it at all. One day I'll sleep with my husband again in the same bed. But for now, I love sleeping with my kids. It's not always both of them. The little one always. The big one usually sleeps in her own bed. But sometimes, you know, she crawls in bed with us. But anyways, having those moments throughout the day where you know that they're yours. No one or nothing can take that from you, because that's your moment to yourself. And even if the world outside of you, there's a lot going on, your inner vibration is one of peace. And maybe not peace 100% of the time, because there's different things that happen, but you know you can get back there. You know that even if you get flustered or whatever happens, you can get back to that peaceful Zen kind of place inside of you. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time sitting in a meditation, or more time breathing, more time relaxing, more time journaling, more time crying, whatever, to actually get to that point to release whatever you're feeling. But every single time that you do it is worth it. Every single time that you do it is good for you. So don't stop doing it just because sometimes it might be uncomfortable or it might take longer or whatever. So anyways, I am going to go downstairs and join the family, spend a little time with them, and then get ready. I don't even know what time it is right now. I want to say like an hour. Change my clothes and get ready to go to our workout class. I'll bring you along so you can just kind of see. And yeah, I am excited to get out of the house because I've been here all day in snow dumb. But I'm excited to get out, even though it's super freaking cold.
I love you. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really enjoyed spending this 24 hours with you, and I hope you enjoyed spending it with me. I hope you learned at least one thing, but hopefully more. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing so you don't miss my next video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.